Hey Cancer Wellness friends, I have one more healthy Italian recipe for you, and I saved the best to last, and that is the grilled veggies. Y'all, I love grilling any kind of veggies in the summer. It doesn't matter what they are, and in the recipe that you'll see below, you can see some of the ingredients that I love to put on the grill, like fennel. I like everything. Green onions. Do you know green onions are a big item to put on the grill in Spain? And some of these beautiful veggies that I've got right here. Look at that. I have got eggplant here. Yum. I have got green squash or zucchini. I have got yellow squash or summer squash. I have got more of those Vidalia onions. I've got a red pepper. I've got some red onions. There's my green onions. And then I want you to think about this. Two more things that don't sound like they'd be good, but oh my gosh, they are so good. Radicchio, let's see if I can pick up some radicchio here. Radicchio is that orange lettuce that you see in the grocery store. This is actually cut into quarters, and I put a little olive oil and salt and pepper on all of these before I put them on the grill. And the grilled radicchio is so good. It's yummy and different. And then last but not least, look what I have here. These are grilled mushrooms. Have you ever thought about grilling mushrooms? When you grill, you probably are hearing me chew, I'm sorry. When you grill mushrooms, they become smoky and meaty flavored. I grill mushrooms all summer long, actually all year long. And I don't even get the big ones. I just have some baby bellas and throw them on the grill again with a little olive oil, salt and pepper, and they are so good. And oh my gosh, what a great meat substitute. Anyway, let me show you what I'm going to serve this grilled veggie platter up with, and that is just super easy homemade pesto. This is so easy, y'all. There's no reason to buy pesto. This tastes better as well, and it doesn't have anything funky in it. All right, so I've got about 2 cups of just coarsely chopped, not even really chopped, I kind of just pulled the leaves off the stems, and I'm not real persnickety about taking all the stems off while I do this. So about 2 cups of basil. I've got about a half a cup of pine nuts here. Now these are toasted pine nuts. I toasted them, but you could also use almonds or walnuts. If you're making a Sicilian pesto, instead of a Genovese pesto like we're making here, you would use almonds, toasted almonds. So there they go. And then if you don't have a really good food processor, put in your garlic clove first. As a matter of fact, I should have put mine in first. So I'm just gonna kind of chop it in half there. There we go, maybe in quarters, just to make sure it gets all incorporated in there. Perfect. There goes my garlic clove. If you put that in first and just zhuzh it up with a little bit of salt, it will be, it's easier for it to dissolve and everything else. All right, now, I know again, this is gonna sound crazy, but I've got a pinch of cayenne pepper. That cayenne pepper kind of points up the rest of the ingredients, or makes them sing with flavor. Don't wanna lose any of those pine nuts. They're expensive and they're good in here. So there we go, 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And y'all, I'm gonna put the top on the little food processor. And let's see, it's always oh, here we go, origami. Is that it? Gotta be it. But you know what? I put it on the wrong way. See, how silly is that? All right, now we're good to go. And I'm gonna zhuzh this, sorry, it's gonna be loud for a minute. And I'm gonna check it after I have processed it, because it may need a little bit more oil or a little bit more salt. Here we go. And you'll notice what I'm missing on this pesto. I didn't put any Parmesan in it. And the reason I didn't is because I really don't need to. If you want to put Parmesan in it, you can. So I think I'll grab some just so you can see more of a traditional pesto, but oh, I wish you could smell this. When I took it out, when I took the top off, it just got a big whiff of flavor. So, oh, so good. But let me grab that parm, and we will put some in there. We don't have to. It's still absolutely delicious. And a lot of times when I'm serving this up as more of a salad dressing than a dip, I don't put Parmesan in it. But I'm going to right now, so hang on for one sec. And I have some of my parm left from my raw tomato sauce. I'm gonna put that in, and we'll zhuzh it up for just another second or two. And then we're gonna serve it up with our grilled veggies. Yum. All right, let me get another spoon than the one I used. I did want to mention too, and I'll show it to you in just a second, right after I get this pesto in. So I serve this up as a side dish for dinner, but of course you could do it for an appetizer. If you want the pesto to be a little creamier, you could either put a little ricotta, a couple tablespoons, or you know what I do most of the time if I want it to be creamy? I put in a couple tablespoons of Greek yogurt. The Italians would be horrified. Okay, so, and then I can't resist because this little couple of leaves of basil are just calling me. So I'm gonna put those right there on the side. And I did want to show you this before we finish this recipe. This is a half a red onion that I poured a little bit of olive oil into the bottom of a bowl, and I used it to grease my grill with. So I used it after my grill was hot, and then I ran the onion over on top of the grill, and it adds a couple things. It adds nonstick because it's oil, and it also adds a little flavor. So here is my grilled veggie platter. You could serve up some pasta and serve this on top. You could serve it just like I do as a side dish, and people can put a little plop of pesto on top of their grilled veggies. Hope you enjoyed these healthy Italian recipes. I hope you're having a wonderful summer. I miss everyone, and Shana and I will look forward to seeing you again next month, and maybe sometime in the near future in person. Cheers to healthy Italian recipes.